Welcome back to another episode of our Gem Hunter series. My name is Seth, and in this episode, we're going to be taking a sponsored look at PinkPanda Finance. Welcome back again, lovely audience. If you have not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? It's free. Make that subscribe button explode and then click the bell icon so that you're notified when we come to you with great Gem Hunter content like this. Without further ado, let me jump out of the way and show you the pinkpanda.finance homepage. PinkPanda, it's the long ticker symbol there. PinkPanda is a utility token for the most intricately designed mobile wallet and DEX for BSC, providing an easy on-ramp and beautiful interface for anyone to access DeFi with ease. And then, of course, they have links to immediately buy the coin there directly on their site, as well as join the Telegram and join their Discord channel. Now, I haven't been able to evaluate the participation in either one of these, but I imagine that Telegram is going to be a little bit more, busy and bustling. That's typically the case for most projects like this that are at this phase of development. But as it is right now, the team has let me know that their mobile app is now on version 2.5 and the wallet is on version 1.0. So all that is to be noted. And I have been in touch with their influencer outreach team as well as some of their marketing team over the last, I guess it's been like 10 days. So we've had a pretty great back and forth to be able to discuss what their project is all about and for them to help give me some information on the background of their team. As you know, none of this is meant to be financial, legal, or business advice on this channel. However, when I take on sponsored content like this, I make it a point to have done some homework on the team and to have ensured that I'm not going to cover projects that are being promoted by, say, like known scam artists in the space. I would not do that to you. I cannot do that to myself, right? Reputation is a pretty important and fragile thing. So talk to the team and I've got a little bit more background, maybe than most, as far as PinkPanda Finance. But about the team or about the project, they're a US-based C corporation. What does that mean? Do you know the difference between a C corp or an S corp? Do you know the difference between an LLC or an LLP? Well, lucky for you, I do. A C corp is a corporation that is legally designed to take on investment and to issue shares. That is one of the major distinguishing characteristics of a C corp here in the United States. Corporate law, of course, internationally is very, very different. And this is not meant to be any kind of corporate advisement or anything or legal advisement for setting up a corporation. But as I understand it, having read up on the matter, a C corporation is able to issue shares and take payment for those shares. So they've set things up initially so that they have that kind of flexibility in the future. Clearly, they weren't comfortable with just being a DAO or just being an LLC and certainly not being anonymous. So I appreciate that they went out of their way to let me know that. They are advised by Gene Trono, former PayPal CCO. Kind of a big deal, right? I think when it comes to finance, you want to be involved with people who know finance. And I imagine that the former CCO of PayPal knows a thing or two about finance and setting up corporations that are prepared for the legal rigor of the oversight from people like Gary Gensler, who kind of have a lot of DeFi in the crosshairs right now. So I imagine that being advised by Gene is going to put them in a good position to withstand whatever the regulatory waves are that are coming. Their senior technical advisor is Keith Luce. Let's go ahead and pop open. Let's see. Where is it? I think this is their team. There we go. But their senior technical advisor is Keith Luce. Let's go ahead and pull this up here, who is the chief architect for the Bullish Exchange, along with an extensive history of building financial systems and crypto. There's Gene, again, as mentioned before. Everybody that you see here on the team page is also listed on LinkedIn with public profiles. That is one of the most important things, is having a public founding team and not just having like a single public figurehead with a bunch of, shadowy supercoders behind them that can exit scam and leave that poor schmuck holding the bag when they go and take all all the liquidity from the project. No, you want as much of the project open and public as possible. In 2021, as much as you know I'm a privacy advocate, when it comes to building DeFi and being the face of a company, no, I don't want those guys private. I want them public and accountable as much as possible, because they're building something that is going to be a financial vehicle and something that I may be putting my own money into. So I want to know that I have legal recourse. Not that I'm out to presume that these guys are going to make a mistake or, that there's going to be that kind of a problem, but it does bode well for a project when they believe that much in what they're building, that they're willing to be public, right? I mean, it stands to reason. They're proud of their work. So there's the team. Adam Carlton is the founder and CEO. As far as the utility that they are building, they say we're developing a mobile application, wallet, swap, and fiat on-ramp, all to simplify the user experience of getting onto the Binance Smart Chain. We'll be exploring cross-chain in Q1 of, I think, 2022. Likely hitting Solana first, then Ethereum. It seems as though, and I think this is a smart approach, they're trying to decrease the fee burden so that there's less friction in onboarding new users internationally and across the retail markets. You figure, with Ethereum, right now fees are between $50 and in some cases $200 per transaction, especially if you're trying to work with a more complex smart contract. It can get even higher than that. So being able to keep those fees as low as possible, I think, is a smart move. So for them to launch natively on Binance Smart Chain, where the fees are low, and then look at Solana as their next major target for bridging and for interoperability, I think that's smart. Ethereum, unfortunately, right now, I mean, yes, it is synonymous with DeFi. We've talked about this on the live stream a lot, but a close number two as far as that figure for both total value locked and protocols participating on smart chain protocols or smart chain networks is BSC, Binance Smart Chain. So number three, according to TVL and market cap, is Solana. So I can't say I blame them for just leapfrogging Ethereum and saying, you know what, we see enough opportunity between BSC and Solana that we'll start building there. And then we'll come back to Ethereum later on. Who knows? Maybe when Ethereum 2.0 launches, maybe if the fees can be decreased by the Ethereum core developer team, then maybe it makes a lot of sense for teams like PinkPanda Finance to build there first. But right now, I think I understand what PinkPanda Finance is doing there. It makes sense to me. And then they say, we're developing an entry point for the average person to enter decentralized finance. There we go. Let me take a look here as well. We've got buying instructions. We'll come back around to that as well. But they say we're trying to help the average person enter decentralized finance and believe that the team they've put together is completely prepared to scale and build a highly competitive access into the rapidly growing DeFi space. Guys, if you're watching this video and you're ready to do your own research and see if PinkPanda Finance is a good project for you to participate in, whether it's just downloading the applications and wallets and trying them out, or it is exploring the tokenomics to see if you want to be an investor at this point, well, all those links are down in the description. You can go and do all that research for yourself. I respect your intelligence, and I encourage you to go do all of the research that you possibly can to make that decision and make it a smart one for yourself. Let me jump back into their website and show you a couple other sides of it that I'm really excited about. First off, going way beyond the homepage, right, with the calls to action to join Telegram and Discord and kind of know more about it. We looked at their team page as well. There's some frequently asked questions that I think we can go through just briefly. They're right here on this page. So we'll just scroll down. The questions are, what are the tokenomics? Well, they say we charge 10% of every transaction, with 5% going towards the liquidity pool and 5% redistributed to the holders to reward investors and keep the charity wallet flowing. PinkPanda has an initial 5% charity wallet for donations and marketing and a 5% dev wallet for project financing. Keep in mind, we are building a highly complex application. Guys, I love that you just made it so no nonsense and simple, because on this channel, we respect builders and strivers and people who are creating stuff, and we think that you should be paid to do it. I mean, if everything is, if we're only ever saying like, well, why can't you just make it open source and why can't you just work for free for like 10 years? Good grief. I've been around the open source block. I'm recording this on Linux right now. Red Hat doesn't work for free. Canonical doesn't work for free. These are some of the largest Linux distribution makers in the world, right? The open source community doesn't run for free, and neither should DeFi. So when there are reasonable amounts being taken by the founding team in order to continue development, trust me, on the receiving end, on the user end, we want this. We don't want everything to be free. Because if they are kept hungry for too long, if builders are kept hungry for too long, they either can't build or they have to start doing the shady stuff like selling user information, inserting ads, or scalping data or creating weird backdoors that we don't want later on. So guys, thanks for just calling that out. It's important for us all to be aware of. What organizations do you donate to? This is what I'm very curious about too. They say they're working with several charities and set up wallets that we can send crypto payments to. In addition to this, we're in the process of creating a larger list of charity organizations that accept cryptocurrency and will launch community voting through our app. Our goal is for the community to decide which causes matter most to them. We have already donated 1,000 to the American Cancer Society, and more are on the way. We are looking to donate a minimum of 1 million by this time next year. Get involved and help us make this a reality. Hey, that sounds like a worthy goal. What's the contract address? They have it right here, and I've got that opened up. And for your convenience, I have a link down in the description directly to PancakeSwap with this as the output currency. And let me show you what you'll see when you go to PancakeSwap following that link. You'll see something like this, a warning, right? PancakeSwap will tell you that you're going to import a token and that anybody can make any kind of token that they want. And so it's a dangerous thing because DeFi is dangerous freedom. And I love it. I'm here for it. But here's the thing. You'll get that warning and you will need to click through in order to see the tokenomics. We can also take a look at it on BSC scan if we'd like. You can see the art right there. And we're going to create our trading pair. Let's see, BUSD. Let's go ahead and put a trading pair in here. If we were to flip this back around, how much is one PinkPanda worth at the time of this video? Wow, fractions of a penny. Let's flip that around. And our trading pairs, how much is $1 US or one Binance dollar worth in PinkPanda? Right there. It looks like 71 million PinkPanda for every dollar we put in. Wow. Oh my gosh. First off, it looks like that's not the best way on PancakeSwap to obtain your PinkPanda. Looks like the route is going to go through Binance BNB coin anyway. So if you are serious about doing this, you're going to decrease your fees and you decrease your slippage by starting with BNB natively. That's what it looks like right here. Just what it looks like. Just saying. So maybe we go a different route, but just for the sake of measurement, right? Let's just double check to make sure this is going linear. Looks like, yep, that doubled up right there. And then let's do the same in reverse. Okay, got that. I got that put right there. And I don't actually have insufficient PinkPanda balance. No joke, right? No kidding, guys. I don't have any. So, of course, it's going to show as insufficient. The question is, can I get this to move up linearly? And instead of going perfect linear, I can put 32 or 30, I guess. Yep, looks like it's a near linear increase right there. So there doesn't appear to be any weird sell-off shenanigans with the smart contract. Not that I'm encouraging anybody to dump this token, but occasionally when new coins are listed, that's where there's a red flag. Not seeing it here, and I realize this is not a comprehensive test, and I'm not a smart contract auditor, nor am I a financial advisor. I'm just taking a quick look at this on PancakeSwap and showing you my findings real time. You'll also see down in the link list of this video, right, in the description of this video, a link to their Medium blog where you're able to see updates, as well as their Telegram group and their Discord group as listed on the main page. Here's their roadmap. They've got the token launch. They've got the alpha. And then, of course, phase 4, where the DEX is fully launched, where they get 2 to 5 times leverage introduced to make things interesting for those of you who like to trade with leverage. Not my cup of tea, but it might be yours. We've talked about how certain people have different types of risk appetite. So they're going to add that amount of risk for people who like that, right? So 2 to 5x leverage, cross-chain exploration, as they mentioned earlier, possibly on Solana, and then maybe to Ethereum, privacy payment rail. That is music to my eyes. I love seeing that, guys. Privacy payment rail. This tells me that there's going to be a way to off-ramp your earnings while still being tax compliant, IRS compliant, but not letting everybody in the crypto sphere know who the heck you are. And I like that. I like that very much. Guys, please build this. Please build faster. A centralized exchange listing, they're not too eager to do that. And I can't say I blame them right now. And as far as being crypto native, decentralized exchanges work. And then they're talking about more donations, more charities, and a global visibility media campaign, which is, I guess we're kicking that off right here. Guys, that is the end of this review video. Would you like me to do any kind of follow-up media as far as looking at the application, the wallet? Would you like to see me go through the initial launch and install of the wallet on one of my de-Googled phones? Should we check to see if it works without a surveillance backend on a de-Googled phone? I think that'd be pretty fun. But you tell me what you'd like to see more of PinkPanda Finance. If you think I haven't asked hard enough questions, which questions should I ask of a project like this? At any rate, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button so you know when we do any follow-up media to this Gem Hunter review or when we release our next Gem Hunter content. Guys, appreciate you watching to the end of the video. You're the reason I make this media. I love your face. Remember to stay private and mind your biz. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. Be sure to check out mineyour.biz, where you can sign up for our email newsletter, where we're still ramping up content, but you will occasionally receive specials for flash sales and all kinds of other deals that we have going on the site. You can also check out our services page, where we offer consulting to projects that need it. You can pick up the Freedom Phone, which respects your privacy. You can pay for it in crypto and have it shipped to you anonymously, as well as getting merchandise that also is paid for with crypto. That's right, we practice what we preach, including, well, a Flux swag page. That's right. It's a dedicated page just for the team over at Flux Network, because we love them that much. Thanks for watching to the end. Thanks for being subscribed. You know I love your face. Be sure to stay private and mind your biz.